Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a quick tarot card reading. So thank you for your patience. So we're going to start clearing out the energy with some Palo Santo, and then we will do a quick little prayer. We ask the universe now to reveal to this client in time what she needs to know. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed around you and around this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's higher purpose and God's higher intention to reveal through the cards to the client what she needs to know, as I ask to be protected with the white light protection and call upon the angels now for protection and safety. Thank you. Amen. Alright, so let's start shuffling here. Your first question is, hon, I have your name in my head, is whether I'm going to stay in my current job. So let's ask the cards if this client, have your name in my head, if she is going to stay in this job, whether she's going to stay in this job, whether she's going to stay in this job. We just got kind of 3 cards here. These are great cards, by the way. So you got the 4 of Wands, you got the Pentacles here, and then you got the Chariot, which is really, really nice. So the answer to the question, I feel like, is yes. I do feel like you will stay in this job. I do see you expanding with this job, if anything, and growing, gaining experience and learning. So I see you staying in this current job for now. The Chariot means that there's this good energy that's going to be put into this. So it's like kind of saying you're going to move forward with this. And if anything as well, that, you know, you can create your future. You can create what kind of path you want to go on. So no matter what, you can change that choice. But for now, I see you going forward with this. I see you staying with your current job. This represents just money. You know, money's going to be good. You're going to just be building. You're going to be, you know, it's going to be hard work with this, but it's going to be worth it, the cards are saying. And then you have this card, which is just all around good blessings, all around good events, and just good energy. It means that there's going to be probably just a celebration. This represents a celebration card, celebrating. Maybe, I don't know if, like, you're waiting to see if you could possibly eventually get a promotion, or you want to, you know, gain your way in a better position with this job. But there is this feeling that you are going to stay with this current job, and there's going to be good energy coming out of this at some point. If it's not happening now, it's going to happen soon, and then you're going to go forward with this. So it's really, really nice cards, really positive energy. Look how beautiful, and it's just a lot of hard work being put into it, but overall, there's a nice celebration, nice good forward energy to it. Okay. So we're gonna now ask your second question, which I have his name, I have the person's name in my head. Your next question is, what is about, like, this guy, anything happening between us? So I have this guy's name in my head, I have your name in my head, so I'm just shuffling here for, your name is so pretty too, I've never heard of that name. If you don't mind telling me where that name comes from, I love that name. It's very interesting and different. Never heard of it. So I'd like to know about if anything's going to happen, an overview of what's going to happen with this relationship and with this person that I am connecting with. Alright, so these are relationship cards, so it's interesting we're talking about love, and the love card comes through. This represents a relationship possibly, or just a connection with somebody, and this represents usually new love, a lot of emotions, and just a lot of connection. The only thing that I'm picking up here is there's this feeling maybe there's something eventually that's going to become toxic out of this relationship, or maybe there's something negative about him that you don't know yet, or just something maybe negative with something he struggles with, or just something negative that can come out of the relationship that you have to be careful with. But there is this feeling of like, there's hope though, in the sense of just, maybe if that doesn't work out, doesn't mean that, you can't find somebody else or you can't like somebody else. There's this feeling like to just stay hopeful still and stay, have faith, still love, and have faith in still meeting somebody. So with him, I'm just feeling there's that connection, but there's something that's probably going to eventually be bad about it, if that makes any sense. So there's something good, but then there's something bad about it. So there's like a sadness to it, probably, eventually. Um, has nothing to do with you. I feel like maybe it has to do with himself. Maybe he struggles with himself. Maybe he has a lot of baggage. I don't know exactly what it is, but that usually, the devil usually means like negative energy. And this usually means like a struggle that he's struggling with, that maybe you're not aware of yet, that maybe will fall into play if you guys get into a relationship. But there's that feeling that it won't be so, there'll be some sadness to her, there'll be something negative a little bit about it. Um, uh, so it's a kind of thing maybe that, I can't really tell you that it's not going to happen. I do feel like you guys will have a genuine, strong connection, but something will stop it from possibly being good or healthy or something like that. Okay? But there's that hopeful, wishful card again saying, you still got to be hopeful, still have faith in love, in relationships. Just because this one probably won't work out doesn't mean that you won't meet somebody or like somebody again, hun. Okay? So I'm going to pull out one more card here. I refer it to a message from Spirit for you, like a little guidance. So I'm going to pull out one more card for you to see what you should know now. Message for. I love this card. So this represents, maybe at times you feel like lost, or you feel uncertain, or you feel like you can't really, life doesn't make sense, or you're not sure what your path is, or what you feel lost, or you just, you don't know what's happening in your life. It's basically saying when you feel like that, listen to that little inner voice. Even if that little inner voice is really low and you don't understand it, or like sometimes you feel like you get thrown off by it, still pay attention to that positive little inner voice is trying to talk to you, as that's that intuition, that your higher self, the divine, trying to communicate with you. And even if it's like really cloudy on the outside and you're not sure of what's happening, follow that little inner light and trust it. You need that strength, and you really need to embrace that spark, that little spark you have left, or the spark that you have within you that you feel like sometimes it gets, it gets hazy, so just listen to it, follow it, and don't let others throw you off. Don't let others make you feel like, you know, you can't live your life. You live your life and you follow what you feel is best. Okay, hun. So I'm going to leave you with that. I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading, as it was a pleasure. I very much hope that, you reach out to me when you need guidance or clarity. Again, I'm always here. If you know anybody that would love a reading, you could send them my way. Again, if you need clarity or guidance, you can reach out to me if you have questions again about certain things or the same thing, just to check up on the energy itself, because energy can shift. So if you love a spirit communication reading, I give spirit communication readings over the phone, 1 hour for $75, as I am a medium. So again, lots of love to you, many blessings, and thank you again. Bye now.